In Black Brooklyn during this time period, Black people were starting to establish themselves in careers like being doctors, lawyers, and as well being another part of society where they were about Black power, where they worked regular jobs, the jobs that they thought were for them, like a long time ago. Like this was during like segregation times or whatever. But when watching the trailer for Spike Lee Do the Right Thing, it showed the part of Brooklyn where they were all about black rights. Like on Sal's wall, when he saw that there were no black people, he's like, "What's up? Like, where's the black people at?" Because during this time in Brooklyn, black people felt like they should be noticed, they should be known. And that was a side that was fighting for the rights to be seen and not looked down upon. And then Bill Cosby type of Brooklyn was where he was a doctor, his wife was a lawyer, they had a beautiful home, and they wanted their kids to have that type of influence on the world as well, instead of having the normal impact. As Theo said, I want to be a normal person, I want to have a normal person's job, when his father wanted something different from him, and he wanted him to go to college and he wanted him to prosper by having a set career. um while watching these two, you can definitely see the difference. You can tell that Brooklyn was growing, and especially in the black community, they were growing, they were prospering, because they wanted to show everybody else that they can be just as good, especially in a career, especially as being a doctor and being a lawyer. They didn't want to just be normal people. And in the episode with Vanessa's being rich and her friends coming over and them saying, "Oh, Vanessa, you're rich, you're rich," it made her feel like she wasn't like a normal black person, when that really wasn't the case, because she wasn't rich, she just had nice things, and her parents worked very hard for what they did. So in this lesson, in this forum, the last forum that we're doing, you can see that the black people in Brooklyn were growing at this time, and they were just doing amazing things, but they everyone wanted different things, because the black people that did the normal jobs, that worked in the factories, I mean, that drove a bus, were felt like they were looked down upon on the other part of the black community that were doctors and lawyers and teachers, and they had a set career. They thought that they were better, when that really wasn't the case. They were just working hard to basically prove themselves to America, because at this point, like, America is now starting to prosper more with, especially within the African American community, because we went through slavery, we went through the civil rights movement, and then with MLK being, around and everything, it was like we had to prove ourselves to show that we were just as good. So I feel like Brooklyn at this time was very different, but it was very strong too, and it showed what the black community could really do.